Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, May 31st. I was so excited yesterday that we were going to be getting back down to the pond project. We were going to be taking the truck, loading up some riprap, hauling it down there, hopefully getting it finished up. But what I was most excited about was to see how much the pond had filled up and if water was already going in the outflow. I was so excited that last night about 8 o'clock, I came out, got the Yanmar excavator unloaded, unhooked the trailer, went ahead and did kind of a pre-trip on the truck to make sure it'd be ready to roll. And you saw it, flat tire. And what's worse, it's nearly a brand new tire. Am I gonna cry about it? Absolutely not. Does it stink? Yeah, it stinks a little bit. But I know a good shop that's gonna go take me in, they're gonna get it fixed, we're gonna get on the road, and our day is gonna go exactly like we planned it. We're coming in hot. Tire's fixed. Luckily, it was not a flat tire. It was just the core on the inside of the valve stem that screws in and out. That had gone bad. They popped a new one in. Hopefully that does the job. While I was there, I was thinking really hard on this dam, and where we built the dam up to is good enough, but good enough is not good enough for me. I'm gonna run over here to the quarry and see how clean their fill dirt is. I think I want one truckload. A truckload in this triaxle is about $100. If I take the time to go over there and strip the ground, take the topsoil off, and dig a truckload out, it's not worth it. I think I can save the customer money by just purchasing a truckload. I'll make less money just for picking it up and hauling it down there. But if you prioritize, in most cases, saving your customer money in the long run, you'll do better. Not because you're going to make more money on that job, but you're going to keep a customer happy, and a happy customer will call you back. That is some really good looking fill dirt. Of course, I felt a really good thud right there, so I'm hoping that was a clump and not a big rock. I figure I better get me some breakfast, because we're about to do some trucking. Honestly, once I make it around through this curve, I'll feel good, but it gets real narrow right here. And next to these ponds, there's always a little bit of leaching in from water. I'm just hoping that this water's been down long enough that this has dried out and got good and hard. I haven't sunk any in this 22,000 pound excavator, but its ground pressure on the tracks is nearly nothing. We're getting ready to back about 60,000 pounds of truck across through here. Let's hope it goes good. Just talked to the customer. We've had a slight change of plans. The original plan was I was going to put fabric down, put the dirt across the top, and then line each side with rock. But it'll look good, and it'll keep them from having to mow at least another 12 inches. Since the sun does reach over here, grass could grow a little quicker. We're going to put the dirt down first, get it graded, raise the grade of the dam up a little bit higher. Then we're going to put fabric across that, and we're going to make an alternate, kind of like a little spillway, since I can leave this a little low, and I'll just pull a rock up and across this. I'm going to leave that machine running just in case I have to run up and grab the truck with the excavator if we hit a soft spot. Well, they did say it was fairly clean fill, not completely clean. I'd say it looks pretty good. I decided to go ahead, since I had to pull the truck out of the way from the dirt piles, just run on up here and pick up the riprap. It's going to be about football-sized stone. I think it's going to work really good for holding that fabric in place, and it's also going to look really good. Let's do about 17 tons. He's about to dust me out with that riprap. I'll go on to it. Look at that. That was my first dump truck right there. Ain't she a beaut? When I say that was my first dump truck, I don't mean I owned one like it or I owned one just like that model. That was my truck. And man, was it fun to drive. 17.5 tons. It's getting hot. I turned the air conditioner on. Tarp's not working. That's the joys of these old trucks. Luckily, I got a breaker in here. There's supposed to be a circuit breaker on that control. Come on. I believe she done got tripped. No? It hadn't been tripped. Might be my switch. Oh! I do think I got it short. Apparently it's come up on its own a little bit. Well, whether the thing works on its own or by my command, I just need it to work. I've had Roy handcuffed to the excavator console to keep him from screwing with me. I'm gonna get down here, I'm gonna watch real careful. Make sure he don't jump out of the truck. I'm gonna go to the excavator. If he's not there, I'm gonna blame him. And I will get even. Y'all watch. There's no way he got out of that truck and ran across this dam without me seeing him. Let's just see. Me and him's been getting along pretty good. Well, since I've had him captured. He's gone. He's gone. It's on now. Yes, is this East Side Veterinary Services? Good, good, that's great. Do you take care of small mammals? Specifically, oh, a gopher? Yeah, I got a pet gopher. He just been kind of acting lethargic, and he's not peeing a lot. Yeah, I think he's having some trouble urinating. Yep, that's what I think it is too. Can y'all come on site? Yeah, I'm close to y'all. Yep. Today? That's great. You can come by today? Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you. I'll text you the address. Thank you. Well, while we wait on the doctor to show up, I'm gonna run over here, get the skid steer warmed up. I'm gonna come over, work this dirt down, get it ready and compacted as best I can. Then we'll back the truck in with the rock, put the fabric down, top coat it. I told them to give me about 15 tons of dirt when I went and picked that up. That should be plenty. That's pretty good stuff. There's one good sized rock in it. Main thing, I want to raise this right over the top of the dam. Oh yeah, that's gonna work real good. Hey Roy, I'm back. Did you miss me? Let's give this thing one more good going over. Taper everything out. I'm gonna pick out any big roots and rocks and such. We'll be ready for some fabric. Make it look good. As soon as I start trying to put this fabric in place, it'll get windy. There he goes. Perfect. Now it's kind of the point at which we can kind of relax. So we know we've got the dam built back, we've got fabric down, we're getting ready to put rock. Let's see, I'm just going to drop a couple right here. I'm just going to put some rock in various places to hold the fabric. It doesn't move around too much. They don't have to take mowers across this because it doesn't get enough sun. You can see they told me they just keep it with a weed trimmer. That makes my life a lot easier. On the top of the dam and out the front where it's going to be pretty. And when I go to do my cleanup, where I might get some dirt mixed with the rock, I'll put that off the back side. I think I hit the nail on the head with how much rock I needed. Y'all can see how that leaves a little bit of a jagged line, and instead of going through and placing every single rock by hand, I'll show you how I kind of push some dirt up and create that illusion of a straight edge of rocks. Just push your dirt right up to the edge, back off of it. Go up here, this back blade. See how it leaves a straighter line? I'll do the same thing over here. It's also a good way for all your stray rocks to get them picked up. If you want to, you can track up on there to kind of pack it in, or whatever you want to do. Sometimes if you hook a rock in there, it'll cut, but not too bad. And then when your grass comes up, for the most part, it'll only come up at the edge of the fabric, and that'll help leave a nice, clean, straight line as well. Now, so they'll be able to walk right down here, clean their trash rack off real easy. Fabric's tough stuff, I'll tell you all that. There it is. I'll go back at the end and just kind of hand place some rocks around that and make it look real nice. This is the point of the project when things get really exciting for me. Actually, I've been excited the whole time. And we are now at what I like to call finished work. I'm going to pretty much mop my way out of the kitchen. I've already dressed the far side of the stone. I got the stone packed in. I put a nice edge on the dirt here. And now we're just going to work our way out of the project. I'm going to smooth everything up, pick up any little rocks that just don't look right. And we'll go pick up a whole bunch of straw and grass seed, the trash rack, and we'll hopefully call this thing done. Well, I was afraid that would happen. All that traveling around just did not. All that traveling, those rocks punched through my fabric, and I felt like I should probably use this bucket to roll that fabric up. That way I could hook the fabric and kind of like skim around the rocks. But I didn't listen to myself. And you know how that goes. Luckily, it's easy enough to sort out. And I use this bucket to pick all those pieces of fabric out. It's just going to be time consuming. So now I'm just going to have to spend about 15 minutes here bailing water and wash these rocks until they come clean. All right, where to start to catch y'all up? I had to, because it's Friday and it's getting up to be about 4 o'clock, my seed and straw supply place, I wasn't sure if they were getting ready to close and I couldn't get them on the phone. So all this extra junk from this project, I hauled up here to this gravel lot and just dumped it out. That way, if the rain moves in, and it has been clouding up even though it's sunny, I was afraid it was going to rain on me and I wouldn't be able to get the truck down in there to load all this stuff out, and it's supposed to rain for the whole next week. That would be bad. And I need this equipment to be moving to another job. So I made the tough decision to load this stuff twice. Once to bring it up here, and now I'm having to load it again, take it to the house. But my straw, I was able to back the truck all the way down there and dump it out, saving myself a whole lot of time. And we'll load this stuff up. I'm going to run on back up to the yard, grab the trash rack for this thing, come back down here. It's going to be rush hour traffic around Asheville to get back down here. Who knows what time who knows how long it's going to take me to get back. But when I get back, I'll get that seed and straw put out. And then the topping on the cake will be the trash rack. And we'll be done. We'll have done this whole job in 2 days. 2 long days, but 2 days. I'm pretty happy about it. And what I do is I'll save up a couple of trips, and I'll take this stuff up to the yard, drop it all out, and I'll call my buddy Aaron Ewing to bring me a roll-off container. I'll throw all my junk from a couple of jobs into one container. And let him deal with it. And I'll haul the scrap metal off. Be done with that myself, because it's close to the house. Now, ain't that pretty? It's always satisfying to get that trash rack on. I am so happy with how this project has come along. 2 days we've done this. Actually, technically, I think I'll have about 24 hours total over a 2-day on-site period, so 3 working days. Now for the grand finale. We're gonna get seed and straw on this. See how it turns out. And we are done. All right, folks, I'll let him out of the excavator. For those of you new to the channel, this is Roy. And he seems to think the standpipe was leaning a little bit. I'll give him that. It was just a little bit off, but not so much that it looked awful or anything, you know. Not perfect. Shut up. He also thinks that the pond's going to leak and that water will never even run in that standpipe. You have a little face, little rodent. Oh, well, that's for you. Called the doctor today. I've been a little concerned about your health. So just going over there. It's like just a yearly checkup. It's no big deal. Don't be a wimp. Just go up there. They're going to look in your mouth, your ears. They may check your tail. You know, if the little devil didn't screw with me so much, I'd feel pretty bad about setting him up for this. For those of you who may not be privy, I kind of might have led the doctor to think that old Roy may be having a little bit of early onset prostate issues. And to check that, you know, they have to... Yeah. Game on. I better go.